Hello, testing. 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, this is working. Well, guys, welcome. Um, I am starting a YouTube. Is that the best way to put it? A reality show. Um, a reality show. Everybody's got a fucking podcast, right? At least it seems like that. And I have been waiting to do this. And I thought I was going to wait a little bit longer, but then I got to the point where I'm like, no, let's do this now. So welcome, and I hope you stick around. I have wanted to create a media component for myself in order to jump into cultural conversations, to effectively attempt to impact culture, to be a part of the conversation in a meaningful way, and also to let you in to my life. As an artist, I love letting people in. The films that I make with my family and friends, my children, and I love being vulnerable and open and real because I feel it gives permission for other people to do the same thing. And that's really important for me. It feels like we're living in a time that can feel really hard and crazy. There's a lot of isolation, and there's a lot of time spent in front of a screen. And I think my hope is the time you spend in front of a screen with me, I hope it feels constructive and inspiring and positive and full of love. The reason why I make films and tell stories is that I want people to feel less alone. I want people to feel seen and heard and part of something. I have tattooed on me, "You and I are one." And I believe that, on a fundamental level. I feel like you and I are one. For as different as we may appear, and for as different our circumstances may be and the environment that we're in, I still feel connected to you. And I want to explore that, and I want to unpack that, and I want my channel and my platform to be a deep exploration of that. What it means to be a human being in modern society. I'm a father of soon to be six kids, and I've just turned 45, and never in a million years did I think I was going to have six children. And it's been a wild ride and a wild journey, and it's been the best. Becoming a father saved my life. And I want to talk about what it's like to be a dad, especially someone who didn't have a dad. My dad left me when I was 5 years old. And it was hard growing up without a father. And becoming a father, not knowing what it was like to have one, was really interesting, developing my parenting style. What kind of father am I? And I want to talk about all this stuff. I want to talk about what it's like to really raise six kids. I want to talk about the life of an artist. I want to talk about love and relationship and dreams and passion and goals and adversity. I want to talk about poverty. I want to talk about struggle. I want to talk about addiction and drugs and sex and money and power in a way that feels refreshing because it will be entirely true, totally truthful, from my heart to yours. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm also doing it because I need to make money too. I have to provide for my family. And as an independent artist, an independent filmmaker, it is really hard to make a living. And so much of our life, my life, has been supported by my wife, who makes way more money than I do. And I've been looking for ways to generate income and resources and provide as a father that make me feel good, right? Because that's all we want to do in life. We want to find a job and we want to work and we want to make money and provide without sacrificing our happiness. And I know that's really hard for most of us. I know most of us have a dream job and then have to figure out a way to supplement our income until that dream job happens. But also, there are folks like myself who have my dream job, who have a dream job, and it's still not enough to provide. And so I'm hopeful that I'm able to use this platform in order to generate resources to provide, not only for me and my family, but for other families. That's the thing too, is I am part of a movement, an anti-poverty movement. I'm in the Poor People's Army. My mother, Sherry Honkala, started the Poor People's Army. And it is a movement of poor men, women, children, and also affluent folks who know that there is a problem in this world, that the haves and the have-nots, it's like this. And that's a problem. And that, living in the richest country in the world, in the United States of America, there's no reason why anyone should not have a living wage, a home to live in, healthcare, food, right? And I live my life from a source of abundance, right? Like I know that there is more than enough in this world to provide for everybody. And I know, and I was raised to not only look out for my family and the people I care about, but for your family too. Because again, you and I are one, right? And living a life of service has really helped me stay alive. It's been a major source of joy in my life. I'm also a teacher. I teach people how to become better performers, better actors, filmmakers, writers, producers. I love sharing the real deal knowledge that I have from coming up in a really cutthroat industry. And if anything that I share with you makes your life a little bit easier, it'll give me so much joy. And I've really got to experience that firsthand being a dad, watching my children succeed and be happy in life is my greatest source of joy. It's not just wrapped up in my accomplishments. It's like helping them become better human beings, teaching them how to navigate life in a more skillful, compassionate, connected way gives me joy. And so that's another reason why I'm doing this is I have so much to give. I have so much in my heart, in my soul, so much that I want to share with the world in the hopes that it might make somebody's life better. Because that's what makes me happy, I think living in a really crazy consumer culture, a world, a society that's kind of relentlessly programming people to feel like you don't have enough and you're not enough, I want to be the antidote to some of that. You know, I want my words and the interactions that I have with my family, the people that I talk to and bring onto my platform, I want it to create, I guess, a healing of sorts. You know, like I want to heal. I want to continue to heal and grow and evolve as a human being. And I want that for you too. You know, it's very easy, given kind of the structure of the way society functions and the distribution of wealth, for people to feel like there's not enough, but there is. There's more than enough. We all could be living our dream lives, our best lives, and taking care of one another. And it makes me sad that we're not fully, you know. And I know a lot of people feel the same way. It's kind of maddening, right? It's like we have the intelligence, we have the means, and the ability to create effectively a utopian society, but we don't. And I want to talk about why we don't, right? Like, a lot of people in conversations that I've been having recently feel frustrated because they know things could be incredible in this world, but they don't know how to achieve that, right? They're tired of government and supposed representatives of people being so disconnected from the actual people. It's like, no, that's not my president. That's not my government. You know, no, don't go drop bombs over there. Like, we're just loving people. Like, people feel like helpless, right? Like, what could we possibly do? And I want to talk about what we can do and how we can help each other figure that out, you know, and just how can we help each other? How can I help you? How can you help me? And that's why. So that's why I'm sitting in front of this microphone with this computer, filming myself right now. And there's so much I want to do and say and explore. And I'm grateful that you're willing to come on this ride with me, because I think it's also going to be pretty entertaining and funny. And I love watching other people's lives. I love getting a window into the way other people live life, because it's fascinating to me, you know, to see how other human beings operate and function in the world. It's what I enjoy, you know. I like watching other folks. I love listening to real conversations. I like when people bare their soul and pour their hearts out and wear their hearts on their sleeve. You know, it is really inspiring to me, and I want to be a part of that now. You know, I want to be a part of that. So here I am, and thank you for listening. And please, this is great. This will be my first one. Please hit subscribe. Please subscribe. And come along on this journey with me. And I promise you, I'll make it worth it.